Come on, everybody. It's your boy DK Bones here with another James Bond review. This time it's Spectre, which came out in 2015. It is the 24th James Bond James Bond movie, and the production is by Ian Productions, directed by Sam Meads, and written by John Logan, Neil Perverse, Robert Wade, and Jez Butterworth, from a story conceived by Logan, Perverse, and Wade, and it's the fourth to star Daniel Craig as James Bond. The film co-stars Christopher Waltz, Leah Sedokes, Ben Whishaw, Naomi Harris, David Bautista, Monica Bellucci, and Marie Fiennes. It is the last film to be contributed with Sony Pictures releasing. In the film Bond battles Spectre, an international crime organization led by Ernest Stovert Blofeld. Despite its initially stating he would not direct the Spectre, Mendes confirmed he returned in 2014 after Nicholas Winding Refn declined to direct. Mendes became the first to direct successive James Bond films since John Glenn. The inclusion of Spectre, its associated characters, marked the end of Thunderball controversy, in which Kevin McClory and Fleming were embroiled in lengthy legal disputes over the film's right to the novel. Spectre is the first to feature the elements since Diamonds Are Forever, which came out in 1971. Following Sony's Pictures hack, it revealed that Sony and Ian clashed regarding finance, stunts, filming location. Spectre estimated to have a final budget of between $245 million and $300 million. Principal photography began in December 2014, lasted until July 2015, with filming locations in Austria, the United Kingdom, Italy, Morocco, and Mexico. Spectre premiered in Royal Albert Hall on the 26th of October 2015, and was released into theaters and conventional and IMAX formats in the United Kingdom that day, United States on the 6th of November. The film received mixed reviews, and critics who praised their action sequences, cast performances, particularly Craig's and Bautista, and the musical score, but it criticized the pacing and the format of narrative decisions. It grossed over $880 million worldwide, making it the sixth highest grossing film of 2015, second highest grossing James Bond film after Skyfall, unadjusted for inflation, and then when adjusted for inflation is the fourth highest grossing film. The film's theme song, Writings on the Wall, won an Academy Award and Golden Globe for Best Original Song. The next film and last film, No Time to Die. For me, I think this is Craig's worst Bond outing. I mean, it wasn't his fault. The movie. Let me get this straight. The movie, the way it was a long movie for one. I think the movie running time was 148 million minutes, so that's roughly 2 hours and 28 minutes. But it wasn't constant action. It was drawn out, and it felt like certain scenes it was leading to nowhere. From when they decided to go to find the one place in Morocco, it felt like it just felt like it was a place to nowhere. And the guy that played R, like it was like some of the stuff was obvious, where it's like, why are the countries of the world falling for this, giving all their intel to this one organization where you know nothing about these characters, why would you give in? It just seems so easy, but I mean, the state of the world now, it's kind of not too, I guess, far fetched. I guess Christopher Waltz, he played a really good Blofeld, Sinister. Um, I didn't like the theme song. I mean, I don't know how I won an award, but I thought it was one of the worst James Bond theme songs. But that's my opinion. Just like a lot of these reviews are my opinion. I give this movie six, 6.5 maybe. I mean, maybe 5.5, 6. I didn't like, and I didn't like what it was leading into. Like, okay, if this should have been Craig's final outing at the end, where he throws his gun away, this should have been done with Craig and introduce a new James Bond right there. I'll get into my review of Time to Die, but that would have been a perfect farewell to him, instead of what they did with the next movie. Um, this young lady, I think she's the oldest Bond girl to ever be a Bond girl, and she played a really good role. Um, but yeah, this I think this is by far the worst um, Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's not a Bond movie I'll watch over and over again like the others. Uh, I think from them saying how much they spent on this movie, I think they spent way too much money to make this movie, for one. Um, but it's it's James Bond, so I can't hate on it too much. But anyways, this should have been the last one. If you like what you hear, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and get my stuff out there. And I hope everyone is having a good day and stay blessed.